church was already encouraging the people to share their faith also on social media. You mentioned that conference about the where the influencers met with Cardinal Anthony here from Kigali. So the church for a long time is promoting the spread of faith through social media, and that's why I felt no kind of hesitation. For me, it came very natural, because to come back to that example of the ordination, for me it was clear, when I don't share the link of the transmission of that event, many people will not be able to share that experience with me. So I did it without hesitation and in a very natural way.
Wow, in a very natural way. That is very important. You said, it was on 1st May that when His Eminence met the Catholic influencers, yes, but also in 2025, that was last year, also His Holiness also met the content creators and the social media influencers. So it is not something new in the Catholic Church. So you said that you did it naturally, very naturally. Let's look at the surrounding, your neighbors, your colleagues, your in the church. Did you initially face criticism from people who felt the priest should not be active online?
Not at all, because it's something that all kinds of industries and organizations use. So I think the people who normally are not in touch with the church, and in my country there are many of these people, for them it's nothing strange that the church starts to use social media for evangelization, because practically everybody does it. And when I started, for example, to invite people to the Holy Masses that I celebrate on social media, this was something that nobody surprised, because many priests did this before me. I was not the groundbreaker, to use that term. I was just following a stream that was already there.
Wonderful. What have you learned from engaging people digitally as a priest?
The positive experience was that I can reach a lot of people that I would not reach without social media. To give a practical example, this year in January, I gave a talk in my parish about Eucharistic adoration. And some friends and I myself, we made advertisement on social media. And because Germany is a very secular country, I expected when the talk goes well, maybe 20 people will come. How many people did come? 50. And I was really, really surprised by that. I did not expect it at all. But it was clear for me that social media had an effect on this, because people came that normally do not attend the parish where I grew up in Germany. So they have been made aware on my talk through social media. And this was one of the positive experience that I made through the use of this technology, and I was very happy about it. But the negative experience I made, just to use an example, in the place where I studied, I gave a short testimony about the way in which I encountered the community in which I'm now a priest. And this video was posted on the YouTube page of the school where I studied. And of course, many positive feedbacks came, but there were also some negative feedbacks of people who didn't like that kind of content. Or another example, during COVID, we were transmitting the masses of the monastery where I spent most of the pandemic. And when we made this transmission, sometimes in the commentary section, there were very negative comments of people who were simply not happy about a mass being visible on social media. So this is a bit the negative side that somebody has to accept when he uses this kind of technology. But I would say, right now, from my current perspective, that the good weighs out by far the negative, at least from my personal experience.
All right, let me remind those who are watching now that Father Daniel Schrempp is here as a priest, a young priest that who uses social media for evangelization, right? So he's not here as a spokesperson for the church. That's why what we are talking about is about personal insight or personal experience. So don't expect him to speak for the church, right? Yeah, you say that, yeah, I'm coming back to those bad or negative feedback to what you experienced as negative impact. Don't you think that you are trying to